Yo, what's good? Big Z here, and welcome to the last part of the mixing series. So we've mixed most of the song already. Now we just have to go back and finalize the mix. So I've taken a break from the mix for a while so I can come back at it with a set of fresh ears. So let's just run through the whole track. I'm going to listen to the whole thing front to back and see what everything sounds like, see how the transitions are sounding, if we can make any big changes or if anything needs tweaking. Let's just check it out.
Came into my life with a spark. You saved me with your life from the dark, yeah. Loneliness was eating up my heart. You gave me love, now I love. I used to be so lonely, now you're the one who holds me. You give me all your love, now the darkness can't control me. Remember all the times that I used to feel so broken. It's such a crazy notion, no. Now I'm not lonely.
I definitely need to cut all the reverb out of that part so that transition is just totally dry.
Such a crazy notion, no. Now I'm not.
I'll just do that now so we don't have to listen to the whole song in a row, so I won't make you guys sit here through that. Let's see where that reverb's coming from. So some of it's coming from the synths. Some of it's coming from the guitar, which is going to the synth bus. See if any of it's coming from that build bass. I'll just cut off the tail of that to make sure nothing's coming through. See if any of the drums are the culprit. Yep, they are. So let's just cut everything off here. And I know some reverb might still come in. We'll deal with that afterwards. Let's see where that reverb's coming from. It's coming from these two buses, which are going back into bus 9, the drum bus. So we can add a gain utility to there. Then we can cut it out with that gain. Alright, so the drums are cut out. Let's go back to the guitar and the synths. We'll do that with the synth bus gain. And I think some of it's also coming from the vocal reverb. Cut that off right here. And delete that. Fade it in, fade it out so there's no clicks or pops. Now let's check the vocal reverb and delay stems. Yep, we got to cut that out. And we won't have that come through until the drop hits. Let's see how that sounds. No, I'm not lonely. So a lot cleaner now. Let's keep listening to the track.
Lonely, I don't feel so lonely. Lonely, wish I could show the old me things will change. This ain't the only life. No, I'm not.
I need a little something more in that transition. Maybe I can use the build-up effects. Let's see if I can copy those over. Except I want those to cut off when that snare hits. That should sound good now.
Things will change. This ain't the only life. No, I'm not.
I also want to cut off the bass right here.
This ain't the only life. No, I'm not.
So I think that sounds a lot cleaner now. We could probably add a little 808 slide in there. I'll just go into one of my sample packs here. Let's see, I think there's an 808 slide in here somewhere. Let's see how this sounds to fill out the low end for that section. We're gonna cut it off when the snare hit happens. Fade it out.
This ain't the only life. No,
That's obviously too loud. Let's mix it in with the bass. Just gonna check out the low end levels here. So let's move that down. That should be a good level.
only life. No, I'm not.
So that sounds good for that bass drop right there. I'll just throw that into the bass folder for now. I'm going to copy both of those things over to the second drop before I forget. Cut out the bass again for the second drop. And we don't want that closed hat in there for that transition. Maybe we could even use the impact. Where is the impact happening? Let's copy that over and see how it sounds. Maybe if I turn it down a little more. Yeah, that sounds better that way. Let's copy that over to the first drop.
I spend so much of my time drinking, wondering if I'll ever live a life worth living. I've only got myself to blame, but you gotta pick yourself up and you gotta change, yeah. I used to be so lonely, now you're the one who holds me. You give me all your love, now the darkness can't control me. Remember all the times that I used to feel so broken. It's such a crazy notion, no, now I'm not alone.
So for these transitions before the build-up, I definitely want to cut some things out to make the transition smoother. There was definitely some like arpeggio sound playing. Yeah, this sound. Definitely want to cut that out. There's the bongo still playing there. Definitely want to cut those out. That sounds a lot cleaner. I'm going to do the same thing in the beginning of the track. I just have to cut out the bongos, it looks like. Wait, what happened to our delay throw? It got cut short somehow. What did I do? I meant the reverb throw, by the way. Alright, so that's good.
Wish I could show the old me things will change. This ain't the only life. No, I'm not.
Then I have to do the same thing I did for the first build-up to the second build-up to make sure everything is dry.
Only life. No, I'm not lonely, lonely. I don't feel so lonely, lonely, lonely. Wish I could show the old me things will change. This ain't the only life. No, I'm not lonely. I don't feel so lonely.
I thought I had like an open hat hit in that section. I guess I don't, so I'm going to add one just to make the impact of the second half of the drop a lot stronger. One of these will sound good. Just try them both out. I'm going to put them right on the downbeat of the second half of the drop to give it more impact. I already know I'm going to use that one. It sounds really good. Okay, so let's just bring that into the drums folder. I'm going to copy that over to some other places in the track. Let's see if it would sound good at the beginning of the drop.
I'm not lonely.
Probably would.
Not lonely, lonely.
Yeah, it just gives it more impact. So let's do the same thing at the first drop.
Such a crazy notion, no.
So right here and then halfway through.
Life, no, I'm not lonely, lonely.
Actually, not the very first drop.
No, I'm not lonely, lonely. I don't feel so lonely, lonely. Wish I could show the old me things will change.
I'm just testing out how it would sound if I took out the snare for part of the first drop.
It's such a crazy notion, no. Now I'm not lonely, lonely.
No, I don't like that. Never mind. Alright, so I think I have all the transitions down, and I think most things are finalized. Let's give the drop one more comparison to the reference track to see where we're at. We might be able to add a little bit more high end.
Let you go.
The kick is also still hitting harder in his track, so let's go back and check out the kick again. Check out this section right here. It's definitely lacking some punch right there. Moving on. So it's definitely lacking punch in that mid-range. I don't know if I want the kick as hard hitting as the Tujamo track, so I'll probably dial it back a little bit. I could probably add some more high end of the vocal chops too. So I think that vocal level sounds good now. I just boosted it 1 dB. So after I've finalized everything with the mix, I can do the master. And mastering for me when I'm mixing the track is super simple because all I need is a little mastering compression, so maybe multi-band compression with OEK Sound Soothe plugin, and then I just use a limiter to bring it up to commercial volume. Because when I'm mixing a track, I can make all the tonal changes I need and all the volume changes I need in the mix. I don't need to do it in the master. So if I need to go back and tweak like the individual level of the bass or anything, I can do that without touching the master. So I'll show you all I do for the master when I mix a song. I use the glue compressor, and I like to start with the setting. It's called the glue in the mastering section. I'm just gonna move the threshold down until I'm getting like 2-3 dBs of compression, probably like 2. So I'll show you before and after that compression. Now I'm going to use Soothe to tame the high end a little bit. I like this setting called Ear Friendly Top on Master. You can hear what it's doing. Now is when we bring it up to commercial volume. I like to have it peaking at around like -7.5 RMS to -8 RMS. So watch this meter right here while I use the limiter. I'm gonna put the limiter on the EDM punchy setting for now. So that's literally all I do for mastering when I'm mastering my own track after I mix it. So I'll just do a before and after for the mastering. That's before and now after. So that's it for this whole mixing masterclass. I hope you guys learned a lot and can take some of what you learned here and apply it to your own mixes. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support with you guys watching my videos. And other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
You came into my life with a spark. You saved me with your light from the dark.